It come from that guy that you eat breakfast with every day. He was sitting down there by the Little River. He was sitting down there by Little River, and he gave it to you. Wingo. Wingo, I think's his name. You know where them come from, don't you?
Oh.
Them were part of that hog barn at your house.
Oh, I didn't know.
Hey, let's go on back here real quick, and I'll show you what I'm doing.
Is that them tires?
No, that's a set that I had. I couldn't get them to hold air. So that right there is probably pretty muddy. See, that right there is probably pretty muddy. See, I want to fill this. Water really doesn't run down this much anymore. I really would like to fill this in all the way from up there all the way down there, or at least to here. But I hauled in a few loads of dirt right here.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm going to use that piece of metal or you was asking me about. I'll use it to drag over this and smooth this stuff up.
Pretty muddy, won't it?
Well, not right now. I'm not doing it today. That's what I'll use it for whenever I was up here messing around. I dug up some stumps right here. I dug up a stump right here. I dug up a stump right here. And a couple other places.
You got a camera set out?
Right here.
I mean, I thought you got one up here set
No,
out.
I usually have one up there, but I was using it for deer hunting.
Well, I was here when this was put up.
Uh-huh.
That water faucet.
Yep. Me and you and Wayne and Mom. See, somebody's been down here.
Yeah, they have. What are you doing?
I just looking around. See, I had me a fire right there and right here. I was trying to burn there's some pretty good size stumps here. I mean, I had them cut off pretty low, but I had a stump there, and a stump here. And just to see what would happen, I dug around this one. I dug all the way around it. And I thought, well, maybe it'll help. And I broke my pin when I was doing it, so I had to quit before I got through digging it. But there's a big old stump right there, and I was going to try to burn it down some. But I broke that stupid pin, so I didn't get to finish. And I dug up that little backhoe, even without that root ripper, it does a pretty good job of pulling them stumps up. I dug up a stump right here, and one right here, and one right here.
There's a deer spot.
Yeah.
You get some kind of bait and bait this hog thing. Probably don't want them hogs in here.
They come in here all the time anyways. See, here's my homemade Tim horn, Dad. You hadn't seen this since I put it in. Huh?
You probably out in buckets.
Yeah.
Somebody, he'd remember who it was crossed this.
Yeah. Yep. Ain't no telling who it was. But yeah, it's okay. This is what I was doing whenever I was breaking all those pins, Dad. See, I already had this bar ditch pretty cleaned out, pretty good. And see, there's not very much water standing right here. But whenever you got right down here to the property line, the water really started standing. I mean, it was standing a lot. See, you can see right here, actually water still standing in it. See how the water's standing in there? And you see how deep I started digging?
Corner post or something?
Yeah, that's the corner. But see how deep I've dug that down through there, Dad?
Yeah.
Trying to get that water to run. I got it running a lot better than it was. A whole lot better. What's that hole? That wasn't there. Oh, see what happened? A raccoon. This is like a wasp type nest.
Yeah.
And it was underground there. And a raccoon or something.
After that?
Yeah, he dug that out of there and was eating all the larvae. See, look, there's some more of it right here.
Yeah.
Right there. That wasn't there last time I was down here. But see how much dirt I dug out of that?
Yeah.
And well, looks like I had a collapse right there. The dirt collapsed off in there. See how all that water is running off of the meadow right there on the other side?
Yeah.
You see, this is every bit of 2 foot and a little bit going down through there. In some places, it's up there at the corner, it's even more. Oh, come on, Dad. And see, all this dirt that you see right here, I dug all this dirt out the last time I was up here during Thanksgiving Day. I did all this Thanksgiving Day. But you see how deep I've dug that, and see the water is just barely running. You see, you got water coming off the mountain in 2 different places over there. See the other side of the road? I don't know if you can see very good or not over there, but see there's water standing. Yeah. And then on the other side of that, there's another bar ditch. And there's 3 or 4 places up there where the water comes down through.
There's been a tin horn somewhere a long time ago, looks like.
Yes, sir. But right here is where I just about turned that backhoe over right here. I was trying to get it out of there, and the back tire slipped off in that low spot right there. And when it slipped off in there, the front outrigger went out that way, and it threw me over there onto the dirt over there. I had to use my 4-wheeler and pull it out of here so I wouldn't turn it over. Somebody's been in here. There's 4-wheeler tracks. Oh, I did that probably with the backhoe. But see that? See, there were some great big roots right there, and whenever I messed with them the first time off this tree, when I messed with them the first time, I could not break those roots. Well, I guess I damaged them a little bit or something, or maybe I dug down deeper, I don't know. But anyways, I was able to see those big roots right there. I was able to break them off this time, and I dug all this out, all the way around here. And I've dug over to right here, and I broke another pin. And I already had dug all this out. I can't remember, it was either this tree or that tree. I think it was this tree right here. Right here is where I broke my hydraulic line at. I hit that spot right there and broke my hydraulic line. I just barely hit it too. Just barely hit it. Huh? Yeah, that's the property line right there. There used to be a barbed wire fence. And that over there, from right in there at that T all the way up, that's every bit of between 2 and 3 foot. And then see where it gets real wide right there? Right up there? From there to here is every bit of between 2 and 3 foot. And that's where I broke my other pin at, and I stopped. But I'm going to take it a lot further that direction.
What's that hanging down yonder?
A deer feeder.
Deer feeder?
He hadn't used it in a couple of years. I talked to the guy that owns it. And
is that a new building?
Yeah, it's a deer stand. And he hadn't used it in a couple of years. He said the floor in it's just absolutely rotted out. But yeah, I want to take this on down there past that deer feeder, quite a ways past that deer feeder, because it starts breaking off and going downhill. And if I can get it to make that break, all this will drain a lot better.
You're going to have to wait till it dries up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know, Dad. I was doing it with it wet here. But that's kind of what I've been dealing with down here.